Okay, let's start off. Give me your name and where you're from.
Okay, my name's Tom McMillan, and I'm from Whittier, North Carolina, the western part of North Carolina.
Yeah, I interviewed you about 2 years ago now, I guess.
That's right. A few years ago, uh, at the beginning of the Journey for Justice ride.
That's right. What? Tell me, how? Give us a little background about um, your ailment and such, just to give a little
Hmm.
background.
Well, as far as the Social Security Administration is concerned, I'm disabled, and they call it depression. I do have some physical ailments on the left side of my face from a fight with police some years ago, back in the 80s, where I sustained some eye damage right here, where I have eye pressure issues at times, and some emotional problems from one time when my family, my father turned revolutionary on us and was killed on our farm uh, by a SWAT team, and we sued him, civil rights violation, and I got beat up by them, and I'm in the mountains now, and don't like the police state all that much. It gets me feeling like, they could do it to me again at any moment. So when I go out in these mountains and I try to do what is considered illegal and buy a little herb for medicine so I can feel better, sometimes the feeling's overwhelming of the possibilities of me getting in trouble out here.
Well, has your life changed very much in the past 2 years?
Well, actually, we just went to Raleigh hoping that a bill would be introduced, or at least a study bill, to protect us. And the former Surgeon General was there, Jocelyn Elders, and she was all for it. And a few other people were there, and I was there with my daughter, who is a traumatic brain injured person, and she benefits also by smoking medical cannabis. And out here in a rural area, we have a hard time getting what we need, especially living on Social Security. But what I learned from that Raleigh visit was that out here we can manipulate our mood, the way we feel about living, kind of like below the poverty line sometimes, but we live good since we own our own land and our buildings in intentional community. So that's good. And then our appetite. I learned that, that's what we do with our cannabis, is a lot of times living in the world the way it is, you lose your appetite. You can't eat because the way things have gotten. And in the last 2 years, I think that we've actually lost ground as far as having any protection from these guys. They can listen in on what we're doing and come in our house and manipulate whatever they want without any questions. And all we're wanting to do is feel better. So to avoid any problems with the law, I'm a non-grower in or out this year, because sometimes it's so overwhelming, the feeling, the consequences. Like I risk forfeiture over wanting to grow some medicine. Instead of going to the pharmacy or the liquor store, I don't drink. I don't do any drug except for cannabis. And I stay in touch with the current happenings on the internet through various internet groups, Yahoo groups like Constitutional Patriots Against Prohibition, MedPot, a lot of Canadian groups, where you learn from these people how to keep their permission to grow and to use. And that's all we ask, because I think that as much as I don't like tattoos, I might just get one if I get a growing permit or grow a number or using permit, I won't even have to say nothing. If asked by the man, he'll see that number and know exactly what's happening. You know.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tom. Appreciate
Well,
it.
you're very welcome.
Kind of hold it to him.